Welcome to My Opinion here in My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And this morning, we want to give God thanks for life. The minute you're hearing my voice or watching this video, you have much to give God thanks for. Because so many people went to bed last night with the open expectation of getting up this morning and did not make it. So whether you're struggling or you're having any ailment, any at all, but you can get up this morning, your eyes are open, you have much to give God thanks for. Now this morning we want to look at a situation that involved a gangster who was charged for murder, 2 murders, and he had a previous gun conviction, only being given 12 years sentence for 2 murder. This is one of the biggest slap in the face of the justice system in Jamaica. This is one of the biggest cases where criminals in Jamaica will be rejoicing. And based on what we read from the Jamaica Gleaner, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions has revealed that Westmoreland man yesterday sentenced to 12 years in prison on 2 counts of murder, had previous convictions for illegal possession of a firearm. Lyndon Powell, 21, was on August 21, 2019, sentenced to 18 months imprisonment at hard labor on each count of the firearms offenses. Yesterday, Justice Bertram Morrison sentenced him to 12 years in prison for the January 2017 murder of Oral McIntosh and another 12 years for the March murder of Ida Clark in Westmoreland. Both sentences are to run at the same time, and Morrison ruled that Powell should become eligible for parole after 10 years behind bars. You see the type of slackness taking place in our country? In a statement today, the Office of Director of Public Prosecution revealed that after passing down the sentence, the Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions indicated on the record that when the plea was being entered, the Crown had recommended a sentence of life imprisonment on each count with the eligibility for parole after 21 years. Now, the director has since appealed based on a new law passed in Parliament. Now, let me talk about this. How can we say we actively want to fight crime when a man, 21 years old, these are the perpetrators, these are the little guys going around killing innocent people? And in one of the cases, I think it was the case of Oral McIntosh, they stole his firearm and killed him execution style. And now after being charged for 2 murders, all he could get is a slap on the wrist for 12 years behind bars. In reality, he would be eligible for parole after 10 years, so he would be out of prison at 31, still practically in his prime of his life. And then we say we are serious about reducing crime in Jamaica. All of this is a big farce. Now, what is good? The good thing about this is that the Director of the Public Prosecution has a chance to appeal this so that his sentence could be lengthened. There is no way anybody in Jamaica should take the life of someone, and I'm not talking in self-defense. Just randomly see a man on the road, rob him and kill him, and then that man should get 12 years in prison. That man should never ever see the light again. He should never ever even see sunlight again. And we have to put some measures in place that when some people commit some heinous crime, they even don't have the right to even say family members. Now we see the Prime Minister recently came out and said he would be one of them. He's not in support of the death penalty, but this would be a case where we would have made exemption that anybody is found with a firearm, the first order of the day should be death sentence. The only way they should get like a plea bargaining is if they can tell where the gun is coming from, who it's coming from, and where they are. I agree with the Prime Minister 100%. However, these criminal lawyers who make their money by defending these criminals, they are attacking the Prime Minister based on the fact that, oh, this is not so and he shouldn't do this and the Prime Minister is overstepping his boundary. And then we have these people, they call themselves human rights activists. Until these human rights activists feel the blunt of these criminals, their Sankey will not change. Their Sankey will not change. I remember one of the time they had this person in Jamaica who was heavy on the human rights scene. All of a sudden she has disappeared based on the fact that one of her sons was attacked by some of these criminals. I don't remember if he lost his life. We haven't heard from that human rights activist for years. The criminals in Jamaica are so bent on destroying the country that no ordinary laws have to be, the laws that have to deal with them have to be extraordinary. Ordinary laws are for countries that don't have a crime problem. But when I look at a video yesterday and I see a man chopping off a next man's head and say, this is how we treat friend killer. When you tell me now, when the police hold that man, should he get 10 years in prison? That video is so barbaric, so disgusting. You see the man taking off the man's head and the next man saying in the video, this is how we deal with friend killer. The man holding the man's head and cutting off the man's head as if he's just cutting a slice of bread. And chopping the man's head like he's just chopping trees. This is what Jamaica has come to. This is the land we say Jamaica land we love. This is the land we say Jamaica no problem. This is the land we say Jamaica Ironman. Jamaica has descended into a very dangerous place. The laws in the Jamaica Constitution has to be repealed and do over again because we are not dealing with the criminals that were here before. We're dealing with more hardened and more brazen criminals who have to feel the blunt of the law. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. So as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, stay safe, look out for a neighbor, look out for a loved one, and most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.